This Bitcoin relief rally is getting started now. It is happening now. Bitcoin is bouncing very nicely in the shorter time frames like we have been discussing. So we will need to talk about this exactly. What has caused this Bitcoin pump back to the upside? What is going to be happening next in a shorter time frame? And more importantly, what do I still expect to play out in that longer time frame? We'll talk about my next Bitcoin trades and much more in today's update video. So as always, let's get started with a shorter time frame. And in that shorter time frame, like I've been discussing many times, we are seeing a bit of a bounce back to the upside for Bitcoin. Yes, yesterday we have indeed been creating this higher low right over here, and we have been seeing a very strong recovery for Bitcoin back to the upside, which I very much like. I like the current price action which is currently going on. We have been breaking above our previous high. We've been setting up a higher low. So yes, I do definitely think that we can flip this somewhat of a downtrend back into an uptrend again in the shorter time frames. Even if we start to dip a little bit back again in the shorter time frame, I do think that we can be seeing a recovery and see new highs again getting created. And yes, definitely in these shorter time frames, I've been quite vocally bullish about Bitcoin. I've been saying that this dump right over here was going to be a massive trap. And yes, I have been saying that a recovery is going to be quite inevitable. Why? Because Bitcoin USD longs on the Bitfinex exchange have been increasing massively. Wheels have been opening up massive positions on Bitcoin longs, like you can see over here. It's always confluencing with Bitcoin bottoms. We have been sitting at a massive level of support. We have been seeing an extreme prolonged period of time of extreme fear. This is always confluencing with Bitcoin local bottoms getting formed. On top of that, we have been seeing capitulation in the market for the short-term holder supply and profit loss ratio. So on top of that, we have been seeing the USDT dominance hitting a massive level of resistance. And this is all going to be the perfect recipe for a shorter term local rally for Bitcoin, which historically speaking, we have always been seeing. We have always been seeing a relief rally after we have broken down off the 50 weekly moving average. Yes, after we have broken down off the 50 weekly moving average, it has meant the start of a bear market, but it has also meant always a recovery back into the 50 weekly moving average and then a continuation to the downside. So that is exactly what is happening right now. It is happening now for Bitcoin, and we are seeing the retest right now going to be getting initiated for Bitcoin. I do think it is going to be quite inevitable to be seeing this retest from the 50 weekly moving average for Bitcoin, and then after seeing that retest, we need to reevaluate later whether we're indeed going to be rolling over further into a bear market, or if we can be breaking back above and we can be seeing a lengthened cycle, we can be seeing a very nice super cycle. So yeah, this is still up for debate, but definitely I do think in the shorter time frames, a retest of the 50 weekly moving average is going to be quite inevitable. This is exactly what I've been saying in the last couple of weeks. And yes, during this bottoming out period, I've been screaming that we are going to be seeing a bit of a relief rally, a bit of a Bitcoin recovery, and that is exactly what we're starting to see. Also, this has happened perfectly in 2021. We have seen this recovery rally, then we went even further to the downside after getting created this double top, after seeing this rising channel, just like we're currently seeing as well, playing out for Bitcoin. So maybe Bitcoin history is just being repeated right over here. We will see only with a matter of time. So yeah, seeing a bounce from this previous cluster of support. This was going to be a huge level, like I've been talking about many times. A recovery from of this level was going to be quite inevitable. However, what is going to be my next trade? We'll need to talk about that exactly in a second. But first of all, guys, if you're interested in trading yourself as well with this recovery rally, which we are seeing now, make sure to claim this free 50 USDT bonus over on the 2bit exchange. No deposit, no KYC is required. The only thing you need to do is click on this link down below, sign up an account, and yeah, you'll be getting a free 50 USDT futures bonus. On top of that, if you do decide to deposit a little bit, you can be grabbing some huge deposit bonuses with this Power Up Deposit campaign. And if you're going to be trading over on the 2-bit exchange, you can also be getting some big bonuses. Now, on top of that, if you already do sign up with my link, I'm discussing a huge fee rebate right now, which everybody which is going to be signing up with my link is going to be eligible for. So if you already do decide to sign up, you will be getting a huge fee rebate, which I'm discussing and negotiating right now, specifically for the Mr. Crypto community. So definitely also make sure to check out all of the terms and conditions right over here. But it is definitely very valuable to be trading over on the 2-bit exchange yourself, because they are delivering the best bonuses, they are delivering the best rewards, and it is genuinely a very good exchange to be trading at. The UI is great, the UX is great, and definitely the interface all is very smooth. So what is going to be my next trade? Well, honestly, I am going to be expecting this recovery back to the upside, right? Back to about 100k to about 106k level. This is going to be some massive level of resistance, previous support, which is going to be turning into resistance. And yes, if we do reach that level, if we do see the continuation of this recovery rally, well, I need to reevaluate later whether we're indeed going to be rolling over further back into a bear market, or if we can be continuing the bull market even higher, and if this was just going to be a massive trap. We'll need to reevaluate later. But if I'm going to be seeing the right triggers and the right confirmations, if we do retest this level of resistance, well, then I'm able to go short. I'm willing to go short, build up a shorting position. Definitely, I do think at that moment, we're going to be rolling over back into a bear market. But obviously, I need to reevaluate this later. I need to wait for the right triggers. I need to wait for the right confirmations. So definitely stay tuned for that. Right now, again, I'm still expecting this recovery rally even higher. The highest probability will be to see a rejection from of this level, but I will need to reevaluate this later, whether I'm willing to go short still. Now, on top of that, another opportunity for me would be if we do still decide to roll over and still go to the downside, create a bit more of a consolidation, just like we have, for example, been seeing right over here, and see a bullish divergence being created, just like it's happened right over here, well, then I'm also willing to go long at the right triggers at the point of that bullish divergence, trading it back to this level of resistance. So yeah, these are going to be my two scenarios, which I'm going to be looking out for right now. A short from this level of resistance, or a long back at these lows right over here. Now again, make sure to check out all of the deposit bonuses over on the 2-bit exchange. It is definitely very valuable. Now yes, I do still think that this is the highest probability trade. This will be highly likely that we will be seeing this recovery. After that, we are going to be continuing even further into the bear market, because yes, in the longer time frame, all of the signals have been appearing very weak, have all been suggesting that we were going to be entering this bear market, and that is exactly why I have been scaling out of the markets at the exact top, and why I've been warning you so many times on my YouTube channel. You can go back to my YouTube channel. All of my videos from 2 months ago, they've all been very, very bearish. Also, even all of the videos of 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, all of the videos have been quite bearish. Also, 1 month ago, Bitcoin bear market. Also, 2 months ago, I've been talking about this exact thing. The final push, big resistance coming up. And even before that, I have been saying this time is not different. That this time we are going to be seeing a bear market again, taking profits here 2 months ago. So yeah, if you want to get these insights as well, make sure to be subscribed to my YouTube channel. Anyways, I do definitely still think that the higher probability scenario will be that we're going to be still rolling over further into a bear market. All of the topping signals have just been there. So if we're going to be sticking with history, it is going to be more likely to see a continuation of the bear market. And usually history does tend to play out again until proven otherwise. So I'm going to be sticking with history until I'm going to be proven otherwise. Now, historically speaking, we have seen about a -70% correction with diminishing returns to the downside. So that is why I'm going to be accumulating my Bitcoin at these levels right over here. I'm going to be dollar cost averaging, and the lower we will go, the more aggressively I will be buying. Now for my trading setups, it is going to be a little bit different, like I have already discussed in today's updated video. So anyways, guys, yeah, this is kind of it for me in today's updated video. If you want to stay up to date about what I'm doing absolutely in real time, make sure to join the Platinum group with the first link down below. It is free to join. And also this Sunday, I'll be doing another weekly live stream. So definitely make sure to tune in. Anyways, with that being said, make sure to check out all of the links down below. Check out this bonus over on Tubit. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.